say them a bad man, me have to hawk. Which one when we are dead off it? Them like it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Collier in at the point. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's Collier. Pass to Collins.
Hit me, I'm open.
Clock at 4. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller, the pass to Ball. Outside Williams. Outside Green. Off target from outside. Here's Collier. He's covered by Ball. The fadeaway. And it's Collier missing. Outside Green. Pass to Bridges. Back to Green. Ball against Markkanen. Ball no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Markkanen from outside. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Williams a screen. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Count the basket.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Sexton. Following the miss by Miles Bridges. Down low. Pass to Collier. They get it back. Collins a screen on Ball. Collier, that's good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. It's good from long range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Kessler against Williams. Jazz passing it around. Now Kessler. Pass to Sexton. 5 on the clock. And easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Ball with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Sexton the pass to Collins. That one no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Number 00, Jordan Clarkson.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Clarkson. Count that one.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Traps in the tray. Ball's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Here's Collins. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here is Smith. They lead by 1. Here's Bridges. Pass to Miller. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collier. Outside, Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Misses the 3. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Fearless move by Smith there. The rookie finding his shot in the paint.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Collins. And that one is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Smith drives in. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Collier. That misses off the backboard. Jazz trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Miller, and it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Josh Green. .109 left in the first quarter. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Clarkson. Goes up at the stripe. Okogie misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Bridges. Sensabaugh no good. Hornets leading by 3. And Curry, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
You know what? If Curry makes that, he just makes it and you tip your hat to him. You don't want to foul him there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George against Curry. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Diabate grabs the board. Outside Curry to the paint. Here's Smith. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hornets leading by 5. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Markkanen. Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
3 shots. 3 shots.
No good on the free throw. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, part. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Count it.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. 6-point game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And so here's Charlotte following the three-pointer by Utah. Outside, Ball. Filipowski grabs the board. Jazz trail by 3. The shot by George, wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Ball against George. Pass to Diabate. Ball kicks to Curry. Smith the pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. From 20 feet out. Knocks it loose. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Kerr. Inside, here's Markkanen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Smith outside. To the right side. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's Clarkson. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Nurkic up top. Pass the Ball. And it's off from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 4. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George finds Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sensabaugh's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Diabate. Here's Ball. Defended by George. Lets a floater go. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Really impressive touch for such a young player. Ball finessed that one right in there.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. going with an almost entirely new group. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. Collins a screen on Ball. Collier drills the three-pointer. Collier's got 6.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Ball dishes to Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Charlotte leading by 3. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in, and Utah with a change here, too. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for George. And Sexton, no good on that one. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Now Sexton, following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. Pass to Collier. Going inside, shoots over Curry, and here's Collins from outside. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here's Bridges. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bridges against Collins. Pass to Sexton. That shot off. Good D by Miller. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Now Curry. Miller outside. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Collins. Markkanen kicks to Collins. Now here's Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I'd like to see him use his size like that.
Green, the pass to Miller. Bridges outside. A three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the 2nd quarter. Here's Collier, defended by Bridges. Outside Collins. Sexton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller inside, defended by Sexton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. That's checked in for Seth Curry. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 13 in the 2nd quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The shot by Sexton, no good. Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. From 13, Smith, no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Charlotte trailing. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Jazz shooting the ball at 42%. On the wing, Markkanen. Collins passes to Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
At the line for the Jazz, Isaiah Collier. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Ball with it. To the middle, deflects the pass, stolen by Kessler. And Sexton has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Hornets ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Ball. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Utah leading. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor?
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Collier. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 points for him. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bobbed up there for Collins, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. And here is Ball. That one goes. Count it. Ball's got 13.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Collier. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to Ball. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. That 3 off the mark. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And just solid at driving to the rim. When Sexton is on the attack, it just creates problems for the defense.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And he knocks down the first one.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
That one is no good. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And Williams is right there. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Smith checked in for Charlotte.
One shot.
And that one falls for Collins. Hornets trail by 4. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. For 3, Bridges drills it from outside. Bridges has got 9.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Markkanen a screen on Ball. And that one, good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now Ball. 13 points in the game. Williams finds Bridges. Miller inside. Markkanen on him. Miller, no up. Utah leading by 3. Here's Collier. He's got 13. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Collins. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
The Hornets have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
First free throw is good.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Filipowski, he's checked in for John Collins. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's Utah now. They lead by 4. Now here's George. Nothing on the board. Clarkson looking for an opening. Kessler trying to get open. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Hornets have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Charlotte again missing.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
George passes to Filipowski. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Filipowski.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
That free throw, no good. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Hornets. And he's good on the second. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. George with the ball. Still scoreless. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. Charlotte has got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Here's Clarkson. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 points in the game. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Over Miller. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. At the top of the key, Bridges. Off target with his 3. Utah trailing here. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Filipowski. It's blocked. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry can't get it to go. Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Clarkson. The shot, no good. Good D by Miller. Here's Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Filipowski.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The free throw drops for Smith. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Here's Martin, and count it from 19 feet away. Martin's got his first points of the night. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with Keontae George. And it's Potter in at the power forward. Now, here is George. Here's Clarkson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Curry on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hornets. The Jazz shooting 43% from the field. George dishes to Clarkson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Charlotte in the lead. Now Ball. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. And here is Curry. Charlotte moving it around. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Curry.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court, but when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Left side, George shoots from 14, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. A 2-point game. Pass to Diabate. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Now, here is George. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 8 rebounds in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the alpha dog energy Smith brings onto the court. He's a rookie who already plays like a veteran.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The first free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Juzang. Buries the long-range jumper. Juzang's got his first 3 points of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hendricks passes to George. Here's Juzang. George with the screen on Smith. Here's the 3. And Utah another 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Smith. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Smith. Lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Hornets lead by 3. Here's Juzang to tie it up. And the 3 ball is good. Juzang's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's Ball with the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Juzang. Outside, George. Pass to Collins. Here's Hendricks. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Miller finds Smith. Outside, Ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Collins a screen on Miller. Here's Hendricks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Utah. Taylor Hendricks. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. First one falls for him. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And so he hits both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Bridges. Sexton grabs the board. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. On the wing, Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Hendricks can't get it to go. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 1. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
And the Jazz making a change here. Collins is checked in.
1 shot.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Jazz trail by 4. Collins a screen on Ball. Here's Collier. Collins a screen on Ball. Collier. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Green. Miller outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Makes that one his 6th of the night. A very healthy 6 for 9.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Outside, Sexton. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Now, here's Ball. It's good. Ball's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
Here's Collier. Outside, Sexton. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now, here's Markkanen. To the paint.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace in that situation.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Miller dishes to Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pick by Williams. Bridges passes to Williams. Deep 2 from Ball. Missed.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. for the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Collier. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the 3. They grab their own miss. Markkanen finds Sexton. Here's Collier to take the lead. Green with the rebound. Right side, Ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 25 points for LaMelo Ball.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Kessler trying to get open, and the layup falls. Collier's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Stolen by Markkanen. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. And they double up Markkanen. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Green on the assist from Ball. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Steps back and shoots. Here's Collier. Collins a screen on Ball. Collier. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Bridges. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Sexton the pass to Collier. Bobbed up there for Collins. Bridges with the steal. Outside, Ball. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
So Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 7. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Now, here's Ball. Kessler with the rebound. Sexton against Miller. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Markkanen. Guarded by Green. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Kessler. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Ball. And he gets it to go. Ball's got 30 points.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Markkanen against Green. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Offline with his three. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Sexton attacking. Green with the rebound.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Back to Bridges. And here's Miller outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Lowry Markkanen. 3.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.